Hey everybody, it's Gerald here, the Urban Alchemist. I am working out some kinks with the video thing, so I decided just to pre-record this video for today, and I hope we can get back to our YouTube lives very soon. But I just want to say happy Monday. It's a new week, you all, new opportunities to do some amazing things, to set some goals and achieve them. And today I want to talk about this wonderful word that I've heard a member of the group, member of the group use. Her name is Danielle Williams. Y'all know her very well. She mentioned something called pivoting. And y'all, that is such a great term for what we do in life a lot of times. Like we have ideas, plans, we have a vision for the way things we want our life to look or the way we expect things to go. And then as we set off on that course, a lot of times the circumstances will be slightly different or things will change. And it's a great opportunity to do that. It's pivoting. It means shifting your perspective, changing your route, your direction, your plans, like altering, making adjustments, you all. And it's really, really important to master that skill of pivoting. Um, because your ultimate destination may not differ, but your path to getting there can certainly change. The circumstances change, and you got to be willing to make that adjustment and adapt. You all, adaptability is so important. A lot of times, I notice we get kind of set in our ways. A tendency of us as human beings, and especially having the ego, is we want to know what's what at all times. We want to feel like, okay, I know what this is, I know what that is, I've mastered that. And the truth is, life offers change at every corner. Circumstances, things are constantly changing, and that is like a sign of life. If things were stagnant, they all remain the same, it wouldn't be life. So I love that word pivoting. She's mentioned it, and I think her in mentioning it, she's demonstrated how you can use it to just adjust and adapt to what's ahead of you. Another thing is, y'all, people just tend to get in grooves. People tend to get in a certain groove, and they have a hard time when they're not prepared to shift, to pivot, to adjust, adapt. They just sort of want to keep going the direction they're going because that's what they set their plans on. And that's almost like a recipe for disaster. You gotta be willing to constantly reassess, to reevaluate, to strategize, to adjust. Um, so y'all, I love, love, love that term that Danielle shared with us. She's done a lot of success groups and like manifestation, self-realization groups, and so I'm sure she's picked that up from one of the groups that she's in. But it's such a great thing to remember, you all. Be ready. Like, don't just think, oh, I can shift whenever I need to. Be ready to pivot. It's going to happen. Life is going to require that. And be ready to reframe things when things are presented to you. Your situation changes, and be ready to, like, whatever somebody presents, you can just sort of make the best of it. She mentioned an example. She was like, "Oh, well, I ended up spending money on this thing. It was my last bit of money, and I spent money on it, and it ended up not even coming through. So I just realized that was a great time to be in the house for the weekend." And focus on some other areas of life. And that's like the perspective you got to have, you all. You have to be being able to pivot, being able to shift is like part of being unbreakable. It's a part of being just a badass, like if you're so stuck on things going a certain way, it's easy to throw you off because you don't know how to adapt to recover. But when you have that ability to shift your perspective, to pivot, it's like you can handle anything that's thrown at you and you'll still get to your destination, like I said, but it's just the route may not be what you envision. And to be honest, y'all, anybody that envisions a route to a destination, it's more than likely not going to go the way you envision it. Like at some point, you're going to have to do that. So you might as well accept that and be cool with it. And that ability to pivot and adapt also, like, it lends you certain qualities that you may not have gained otherwise as well. So, thank you so much for that, Danielle. I love that little pro tip, that piece of advice, and I'm definitely incorporating that into my journey and everything I experience every day. Thank you so much for that. That was a really, really, really good tool. I hope y'all have a wonderful week. I will be updating the 1 and 2 card challenges in the group. Thank you all so much for your participation. And as always, can't wait to hear from you soon. Bye.